Hello everyone, Movie Manny here, and welcome to another Movie Manny review. And today I'm going to review Wonder Woman. That's right, the third movie installment of the DC comic book movie universe. Ugh. Actually, I can't go oof for that because honestly, this movie is surprisingly done well. A good DC movie. A good one. Yes, a good one. A good one. None of that cutting corners, crazy appearances, and characters that get forced in movies, just like with Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. None of that. Just straightforward Wonder Woman. Yes, yes, finally. And how do they pull it off? Well, let me tell you. First off the story. Wonder Woman, aka Diana, played by Gal Gadot, wants to become the greatest Amazon woman warrior in her island. But her mother tries her best to not let her do that, and also keep a secret from her. What's the secret, you may ask? Watch the movie. Well, one day, a plane crashes, and Diana saves a man from the plane, and that man is named Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine. Now Steve tells Diana and the rest of the Amazon warriors that there's a huge war outside of their world, and Diana assumes that it might be the Greek god of war, Ares. Ares. Make one sure. They. I don't know if it's like 100% accurate because I'm not really a big Greek person, but I think they tell the story like Greek gods and Greek legends perfectly. I don't know, but if there's anyone that's like a huge what's the word? Therapist. Oh my god, that's so wrong. Well, whoever's a big fan of Greek gods and Greek legends, please leave a comment since they did it better if you saw this movie. Anyway. Steve and Diana both team up and go into the war. Now, this war takes place in World War One, which is pretty interesting because Captain America started in World War Two, so you most definitely know that both universes are completely split. Wonder Woman has World War One. Captain America has World War Two. Let's keep them separate, please. Let's keep it separate. Anyway, that's basically the whole story and the premise, and also believe it or not, there's a good little message. First off, when I said that this was a good DC movie, I really do mean it's a good DC movie. There's no cutting corners. Good storytelling, great characters, a nice, thought out comedy, action, drama, a little bit of romance. It's perfect. This is exactly perfect. Wonder Woman did it so good. No wonder this is on the top of the charts. No wonder this is top of the charts. No wonder. Way to go, DC. Way to go. You did not screw it up this time. Somebody's calling. Somebody else will get that later. Anyway, oh, jeez. Life without editing. Anyway, the characters, the actors, they all did pretty good. They're all well thought out, and they're all like unique in their own way. Especially Pine's character. He's so hilarious, especially in the one scene where where Diana and Steve kind of have like a conversation on a boat, and Chris is just like all casual, especially when he asks Diana, "Who's your father?" And Diana says, "I was made of clay and been made by Zeus," and he was like, "Okay." Cause seriously, that's basically his face throughout the entire movie. It's just a casual. Okay, it's nothing. Whatever she does, he's just going to look at her like, okay. Her protecting him from assassins. Okay. Fighting off the Germans in a battlefield. Okay, it's just they have good chemistry. That's what it is. That's what it is. These two have good chemistry with their conversations. It's just doggone great, great. And the other characters, they're also great. Also great. And I know if you're thinking, what about the bad guy, Ares? Well, believe it or not, he's a twist bad guy, and he's a twist bad guy. So expect that, ladies and gentlemen. What a twist bad guy. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but I'll tell you one thing. He does have a mustache, and he did play that werewolf from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Think about it. Okay. Okay. Anyway, the effects, the fight scenes, and the fight scenes, they were also pretty good, and pretty like pretty much eye flashy. Eye flashy, because every time when a guy shoots a bullet, it has to be all slow. It has to be either all slow mo, and sparks will go everywhere. Especially the fight scenes. Some of the fight scenes, actually, majority of the fight scenes are slow mo. Just. Okay, I know this is fast, but bear with me. Okay, that's slow mo. That's good enough. That's good enough. So you know what I mean. It has a lot. It has a lot of slow mo. And there's a lot of like scenes where it also takes itself a little bit slow. Which is okay. Again, the drama is pretty good, but it leaves you a little bit bored. Because again, 1 minute they're all fighting, the next minute they're just relaxing, talking. Oh crap! Why did I yawn? This is too good. Why am I yawning at this? Maybe not good. Maybe not good enough sleep. Anyway. Anything, everything about this movie it is good, but there are some is good, especially in the beginning of the movie, Diana's island. It's so gosh darn colorful. Yes, color in a DC movie. Yes, no more dark and gloomy or brown and gray or something. Finally, color. Thank you. Somebody in the editing booth just said, "You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make this colorful, and you all gonna like it." And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you. Thank you. But of course, it's from the beginning, and almost like almost like, I don't know, like 40 to 45%, almost 30 to 40% of the movie is colorful, while others is just back to gloomy, dark, gloomy, and gray and shit. And you just can't get away from that. But it makes sense because they are in London. London during that time was gloomy. Super gloomy. Bankruptcy gloomy. Okay. Okay, so again, if I do have like some like gripes with this movie, it's most definitely like the twist bad guy, because again, why have a twist bad guy? I've seen that too much. We all seen that too much. Why won't that stop or end or something? Something I don't understand. But it is interesting to see that they put in like some type of Greek mythology into this movie. Which is, it is interesting. It's gonna be good for anyone who's like Greek mythology fans. But the way that they tell the story, especially when Diana is like a kid and her mother tells her the story of how they were created, and Zeus and whatnot. It does tell like some type of CGI pop up type of thing, and it is a little bit distracting, and it kind of doesn't look very good. Honestly, to me, it doesn't really look that good. The CGI is not that good. Some CGI is good, but in that one scene, it's really not. So you prepare yourself, and the women and the women in that place, they also did good, and damn, do those girls fight, and because there's this one very strong black woman, and a woman like picks up a stick and hits her with it. It just breaks, and she went like, really? Frick! And believe it or not, throughout the entire movie, I was just saying in my head, "You go, girls." So again, the movie was well thought out perfectly. Story good. Story good. Characters great. It was great. Comedy all right. Action amazing. Amazing. Everything about this is perfect. But of course, it draws back with does draw back with the cliche. With the cliche bad guy and cliche bad guy and some CGI that doesn't look that good, and too much slow-mo. I mean, it's okay with the slow-mo, but geez, a little bit too much up there. A little too much. But anyway, my final verdict of Wonder Woman is most definitely a 9 out of 10. It's most definitely a 9 out of 10. Go watch this movie. You most definitely won't be disappointed. Let's just see how Justice League turns out. Who am I kidding? Justice League is gonna freaking suck. Anyway, that's all I have to talk about. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family that I exist, and oh yeah, if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon, which is under my subscription thingy, to be notified. For future videos that I have in store, and believe it or not, there's a couple of things that I can't wait to show you guys in the future. So thank you all for watching. I'm Moving Manny, signing out.